Hello, Questers, and welcome back to IntrovertGrowthQuest, your dedicated platform celebrating the power and beauty of introversion. I'm thrilled to have you join me today on a journey that will connect the dots between introversion and artistic expression. Whether you're an artist, a silent admirer, or someone intrigued by the interplay of personality and creativity, there's something for everyone in this exploration. So, grab a cup of your favorite tea, sit back, and let's dive into the world of introverted artists. Now, we all know that introversion is often seen as a challenge, a hurdle to overcome. But what if we view it differently? What if we see it as a catalyst for creativity? Many introverts are drawn to art because it offers a nonverbal way of communicating, an opportunity to express thoughts, ideas, and feelings without the pressure of a conversation. The solitude that often accompanies art creation can be a haven for an introvert. Our keen observation skills, deep thinking, and rich inner world serve as vital sources of inspiration. Remember, your introversion isn't a limitation, but a unique strength you can leverage. Moving forward, we'll be diving into the lives and works of 5 famous introverted artists who leverage their unique personality traits to create extraordinary art. We'll explore their struggles and triumphs, and I hope you'll find their stories both inspiring and relatable. First artist, Georgia O'Keeffe, often called the mother of American modernism, was known for her striking large-scale flower paintings, New York skyscrapers, and New Mexico landscapes. While she was not outwardly labeled as an introvert during her time, many of her behaviors and preferences align with characteristics commonly associated with introversion. O'Keeffe was well known for valuing her solitude and privacy, often spending long periods alone to create her iconic works. She preferred the quiet landscapes of New Mexico to the hustle and bustle of city life, leading her to spend most of her later life living and painting there. She was self-reliant, determined, and had a deep internal focus, traits that many introverts possess. She once said, "I found I could say things with color and shapes that I couldn't say any other way, things I had no words for," showcasing her preference for expressing herself through her art rather than verbally, another characteristic often seen in introverts. Despite facing a male-dominated art world and the societal expectations of her time, O'Keeffe carved out a successful career on her own terms. Her introverted nature didn't hinder her creativity, but instead, it served as a catalyst for her to develop a unique artistic voice and vision. So, Questers, when we think about Georgia O'Keeffe, we should ask ourselves, how can we leverage our introverted traits to create a unique perspective? What unspoken words can we express through our creativity? How can we embrace solitude as a powerful tool for self-expression? Moving on to our next artist, we bring into spotlight Jean-Michel Basquiat, an influential African-American artist who left an indelible mark on the Neo-Expressionist art movement. Known for his raw and powerful works, Basquiat's art boldly addressed issues of race, poverty, and social justice. Basquiat, though dynamic and flamboyant in his art, was described by many who knew him as introverted and reflective. He preferred to let his art speak for him, expressing his thoughts and feelings through a canvas instead of words. This desire to express internal dialogue through art is something many introverts can relate to. Despite battling numerous personal challenges, including racism and later, drug addiction, Basquiat leveraged his introspective nature to create art that was not only aesthetically unique, but also packed with social commentary. His introverted characteristics facilitated a deep reflection of society and self, which significantly reflected in his art. Now, think about Basquiat's journey. As introverts, how can we channel our internal reflections into impactful creations? How can our introspective nature serve as a vehicle for deeper, more thoughtful artistic expression? Our journey continues with another visionary, Kara Walker, a contemporary African-American artist who has used her creative prowess to explore and challenge our perceptions of race, gender, and identity. Walker is best known for her room-sized tableaus of black cut paper silhouettes. This technique, seemingly simple in its execution, is used by Walker to narrate complex, often haunting narratives from the era of slavery and the antebellum South. Those who know Walker describe her as introspective and contemplative, characteristics often associated with introverts. In interviews, she has spoken about the necessity of solitude for her creative process, and her work reveals a depth of insight and commentary that speaks to deep internal reflection. Walker's introversion is not a hindrance but a powerful tool in her creative arsenal. She turns her thoughtful, introspective nature into art that provokes thought, stirs emotion, and encourages conversation on difficult subjects. So, Questers, as we reflect on Walker's profound impact, let's ponder this: how can we use our introverted qualities to inspire introspection in others? How can our art, whatever form it may take, prompt important conversations? As we traverse across continents in our journey, we now stop in Japan, home to the mesmerizing world of Yayoi Kusama. Known as the Princess of Polka Dots, Kusama's work spans a variety of mediums, including painting, sculpture, and immersive installations, all infused with her iconic dot motifs. Kusama, now a celebrated figure in the global art community, endured a challenging upbringing and battled mental health issues throughout her life. A self-proclaimed introvert, she often found solace in her art, using it as an outlet for her thoughts and emotions. Kusama's art is not merely about polka dots, it's a direct reflection of her internal world. Her immersive infinity rooms and expansive dot-filled canvases encapsulate her experiences with hallucinations and obsessive thoughts, turning what many perceive as a limitation into an extraordinary body of work. Her introverted nature, far from being a barrier, served as an impetus for her creativity, allowing her to channel her inward focus into an unparalleled artistic expression. As we contemplate Kusama's artistic journey, let's consider how our introspective nature can be a source of creative energy. How can our inner worlds inspire unique forms of expression? As we conclude our artistic journey, it's only fitting that we revisit our own shores with the enigmatic Edward Hopper, an iconic figure in American art. Best known for his oil painting Nighthawks, Hopper's work delves into themes of solitude, introspection, and the subtle drama of everyday life. Hopper, a self-described introvert, painted scenes often characterized by solitary figures or desolate urban settings. His work communicates a sense of quiet and isolation, qualities that resonate deeply with many introverts. Rather than seeking constant external stimulation, Hopper turned inwards, transforming his introspection into captivating, thought-provoking art. His paintings invite the viewer to join him in his quiet contemplation, portraying not just physical solitude, but the introspective journey that accompanies it. Hopper leveraged his introversion, translating his inward focus into an art form that touched millions. His work stands as a powerful reminder that solitude can be a source of great inspiration and creativity. So, Questers, as we reflect on Hopper's incredible legacy, let's ponder this: how can we transform our solitude into a powerful canvas of expression? How can we, like Hopper, use our introverted nature as a lens to interpret the world around us? As we reflect on the artistic journeys of these 5 incredible introverted artists, Georgia O'Keeffe, Jean-Michel Basquiat, Kara Walker, Yayoi Kusama, and Edward Hopper, we find a common thread weaving through their narratives. Each of these artists turned what many perceive as a limitation, their introversion, into a powerful asset. They all harnessed the power of solitude, their deep introspective nature, and their ability to observe and interpret the world around them in a unique way. So, Questers, as we draw inspiration from these extraordinary introverted artists, let's remember, our introversion is not a limitation, it's a source of strength. It's an opportunity for us to connect with ourselves and with the world around us in profound, unexpected, and beautiful ways. Keep questing, keep growing, and most importantly, keep creating. And now, as is tradition here on Introvert Growth Quest, we conclude our journey with the Quest quote of the day. Today, it's a profound thought from the legendary artist, Vincent van Gogh, who said, "I dream my painting, and then I paint my dream." These words remind us that our art, in whatever form it takes, begins with our inner thoughts, dreams, and reflections. As introverts, we have a deep well of these internal resources to draw upon. If you enjoyed this video and found value in it, please remember to give it a thumbs up and share it with other fellow introverts who might benefit from it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Introvert Growth Quest and click on the bell icon so you won't miss any of our future videos dedicated to celebrating and understanding introversion. Let's continue this growth quest together. Until next time, Questers, remember, your introversion is not just a part of you, it's a part of your art. Embrace it, celebrate it, and let it inspire you to create. See you in the next video.